Welcome to Awakening 101. I'm Jeremiah, and this is Chaz. Today, we're talking about aliens, extraterrestrials, but they're both the same thing. Frequency, pyramids, but not very much of the pyramids. Not everyone is going to be born awake.
No, not everybody, but it's a special gen.
Yeah,
It's a special wave.
More of them will be born.
Like Gen Z, don't see it that way. They are not this. It's not the kind of awake that I'm talking about. I think they're coming to. They're all waking, sure.
They had to.
But born that way?
Yeah.
In the way these kids are being born, the way I'm like, dude, this is another level of like development and awakeness and wokeness shit that I haven't seen yet. Didn't come from fucking Gen Z. I watched those kids I watched them all grow up, man. They were not like this. They were smart.
No.
They were turning the envelope for it, of like the ones that did ask more questions and did refuse to abide by the bullshit. And they were like, yo, you guys are all fucking us. Trump, you're going in. That's Gen Z. Gen Z was like, yo, we're not doing this shit anymore. Fuck all you assholes. And they're like, you like Trump, though? We're like, we fucking hate him too, but we hate you more. You know, it's like they just were like, no. But the alpha group, it's different.
I'm curious to see what their teenage in 20
They're so wise.
is going to be.
Dude, they're
gonna be
so wise, man. It's wild how wise those kids are.
especially depending on what happens these next 5 years. Like if all the things that I think are going to happen.
When do these things happen? Well, give me your timeline. You fucking asshole.
Things are already happening.
I know, but I want to know the timeline. Okay, hold on, but I have a year now.
A year of what?
Someone else gave me a year.
Of a year of what?
Of when all this is going to go down.
Well, 27, it's supposed to technically go down, but like things are already happening. It's getting
Wait, no.
pushed
Hold
and
on,
moved
stop
up.
though. Stop.
What?
Stop talking.
What am I stopping?
Why 27?
It's just the year.
Fuck off, dude. Why do you think it's just the year? What made you think that? Why do two people who have never spoken think it's the same year?
It's
Are you in cahoots with the CIA behind? Am I the play here?
You're the play. and I
I'm
am
the play.
CIA
God
guy.
damn it.
Just twisting your little nipples around.
This is really well done, though. I'm not gonna lie.
You're welcome.
Y'all are fucking good.
We plotted it out my entire
Why do you
life.
think 27?
It's been the talk of the town for a while, but I've felt that way since I started going down my alien rabbit hole, and then I started hearing other people talk about it. I was like, oh shit. Okay.
That is the best bullshit answer I've ever heard.
You're welcome.
You are a great bullshitter, dude. I'm an even better detector of the bullshit. Give me a detail.
A detail of what?
You said like aliens. You're like, I would know like Alien Road. And I'm like, get the fuck out of here. What are you, an alien? I mean, what the hell is this?
So like, I don't even technically know what all is going to go down. I just know.
I know that.
So
I'm not asking for like, yo, where are we? Like, what do I have? What am I wearing?
So
what shoes do I have?
it's very possible that the date isn't even the same anymore.
What?
They needed to move the tables up. We're not coasting on the same timeline anymore.
So you think it's like 25, 26?
Yeah, possibly 20,
Jesus.
25 or
That's
26.
not a good omen.
It's very possible that it's either this year or next year versus 27 because they needed to move what is it called when they reveal themselves? Take gum, bro. Reveal themselves. Can't do it.
Reveals?
I can't talk, man.
Reveal?
Reveal themselves.
Dude, I don't know what's the term for this.
I don't know. It's been a slow drip, right? They've been like
Correct.
slowly letting us know that they exist, slowly showing themselves to us, and eventually they're going to really show themselves. And it was supposed to be 2027, but it seems like the timeline is getting pushed or pulled.
Did something happen?
Yeah, a lot of
What?
things have happened.
What did I do?
I don't know. You probably did a lot.
I'm sure I fucked something up, but what did I
Always
fuck I
you,
do?
Jazz. I don't actually know.
Master of illumination, motherfucker.
A master debater.
I must have masturbated all over that darkness.
And they just need to come early. So they could very well be revealing themselves soon. Very, very soon. And it's very possible that there's a war going on in our skies right now that we have no idea about. With not humans, it's more so like in
It's like what I thought was underground war was like an actual real war.
Yeah. But I know none of this. This is just, talk of the town these days.
Dude, what the fuck is going on, man?
A whole lot of crazy. And what's going to be even crazier is seeing all these people that have no idea about any of this existing when it's revealed to them. Their minds are going to explode. They're not going to believe any of it.
Dude, my wife is going to look at me and think that I am an alien. If this really does happen, then everything that's been going on with me and how I've been talking to her about shit and stuff, she's going to look at me and be like, what the fuck do you know? She's going to do to me what I've been doing to like you and shit. It's like, what do you know? And I'm like, I don't even know anymore.
Dude,
I'm in a little like box right now and it's padded and don't let me out. Okay.
Straight jacket.
Yeah, dude.
It's going to be wild. Dude, think about all the religions that are going to come not crumbling down. They'll hold on to them. They will cling to their religion because Jesus is still coming or their religion is still coming to fruition.
They'll make it part of it. It's just,
they'll figure out a way. Be like, this was always prophesized. It's like, oh, okay. You keep doing what they've wanted you to do for so long. Continue.
Does someone else have what I have?
I don't know what you have.
Alignment?
Oh, for sure. There's at least 5 to 10 people.
Okay, so I'm not the only one.
Yeah.
Okay, good.
You can't be because it's too much risk.
To me, it's like if I was the only one, well, then you're putting a lot. If something were to happen to me.
Right. Like free will for other people still exists, and free will for you kind of still exists.
I call it partial will.
Right. So you still technically have the ability to just like, no, sit down for the rest of your life and not do anything. Yeah, you could technically do that. But the way you've been brought up and raised and the way your brain thinks probably won't allow you to do that. But still, you could if you wanted to.
Why would I do that?
Yeah, exactly.
That sounds awful.
But at the same time, yes, they need
So how do I get them? How do I find them?
They'll probably find you, if anything. But that also means they want to find you. I don't know.
So what am I supposed to do with this? Do you know?
Not quite.
Fuck does that mean, dude?
It means I'm getting there, all right? I just gotta meditate a little bit more.
Yeah, I need you to meditate a lot more, dude. A lot more.
A whole lot more.
Give me something else. It's a lot of happened in my life. I feel like I'm here now. I'm on board. It's like I believe, but I still doubt, but I do.
You're not on board technically. You are, but you aren't. And the only way you're going to be
raised, though.
I know, but the only way you're going to be is if you allow yourself to start doing some things.
Like what? What does that mean?
Go within.
I feel like I'm fucking doing that. I feel like I have fucking started to do that.
Dude. Everything changes when you start going within.
No shit, dude. The moment I started doing that shit, started getting all this bullshit happen to me. Like alignment showed up.
It didn't take very long, and you didn't do a whole lot of it either.
I didn't do anything. Yeah. It just fucking happened.
So this is how you get the answers you're looking for. The answer is that you're questioning, like, how to find, or how do they find me, or how do I find them? Yeah. All you got to do is be silent. Go within.
One day, when this is all over, I'm gonna fucking punch the shit out of you.
I knew it. I went with the dick kick, but like, punching is fine too.
I couldn't go with what you said.
Just wait until all these things start unfolding. You're gonna be like, this mother son of a
it's all right, dude.
Fucker.
Jeremiah, you showed up in my life, and now look at where I am.
In my basement.
I'm holding something that I don't understand how I got, and I'm going through things that I don't understand and never thought I could actually go through. I'm not saying you did it. I'm saying you fucking know shit.
I only know.
You're part of this, dude. You're a big part. You're a big part. I don't know what that fucking part is. I don't get it.
Well, I don't necessarily either. I'm just along for the ride, man. A conduit.
You and me both, but like why do I feel more lost than you?
You know what's crazy too? Is that I have days where I'm a zombie.
What do you mean?
Just nothing going on. I'm just like, if I'm being used as a conduit, I have days where I'm not, where I'm just like depleted of energy completely.
But isn't that part of the journey?
I think it's rest periods as well, but also just not, I don't know. I haven't been able to put my finger on why I have these days of really, really low energy and not being able to do anything. Like, I mean, exhaustion beyond belief.
It's because I feel like you go.
I do go.
And then at some point you need to rest. And there's a timeline, and when the timeline person is kind of, think about it this way: during the course of a season for soccer, we have a week off. We've got days off in between. All right, we got a lot of games coming up, a lot of big shit. Let's go ahead and give some time off. You know?
Oh.
Usually a rest period before the next start.
It's usually, didn't I tell you that before all of this started? That I was saying that I was taking it easy. I wasn't doing a whole lot. I was like, it's because something's about to happen.
Yes.
And I
the big journey.
It. Yeah.
You needed to take real rest.
And then everything happened. And I was like, yep, there it is.
Why didn't I get that rest, dude? Life was like, pow, 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 pow.
You don't deserve the rest.
No rest for you, motherfucker.
No rest for the wicked dog.
Get up. No. Now get out there, bitch.
Get him.
You signed the contract. Ha ha.
Yours said 0 rest involved.
Yeah, that's how I feel about it sometimes. I'm like, I don't get no fucking rest, dude. They were like, here's some Adderall. Shut the fuck up and get the fuck out there.
Yeah.
Say, thanks.
You're just needed more than I.
No, I play a different role. I'm fucking 4-3-2. It's like I have to go, you know? Yeah. I can't stop.
And I'm so free with, not having
fuck your free will.
Cookie wife and cookie kids.
That's
that I'm like free balling over here where my off days are legit off days.
This is Well, but though we are on different paths.
Always have been.
And what I'm doing is foundational in some sense to a lot of what I feel like is coming from people like you.
Yeah.
I'm laying a foundation.
That's what I just envisioned.
And you're kind of laying a foundation, but there's a part of what I'm doing in my life that I'm like, that's about to play a big role in what we're all trying to do. I don't know how to explain that other than like, we need resources.
Loads of
we need
resources.
Things, yeah.
Again,
and I'm trying to bring those resources.
Now
you bring your own, and everybody, but like, I know my resource that I've got to bring.
I'm really curious what happens whenever we become one with these other entities that have been living on Earth with us, and like when.
What do you mean by become one? It's like integrate into life, or like literally consciously become one.
Integrate into life.
Okay.
Where we are now seeing them just walking around and stuff, and like they're a part of. I highly doubt they'll just start walking around in our cities and stuff. That seems like a 10, 20, 30 years from now situation. Like they have places where they live, but I'm saying like when they're able to come out and actually like talk to us, I guess, and like let us know that they're there, if you'll actually get some help with all of this stuff, and if they'll come to you and be like, all right, you're on the forefront of this, we're here to help.
I may have like kind of seen something in this sense, and I don't really know what it is. I don't know if it's like where we're going or where I'm going or where we're, like, is it the help you're talking about that I'm seeing?
What kind of help are you seeing?
Or is it where we're going, where all of this is leading to, and what that integration would look like?
What?
A place that I'm going?
Hell?
No.
Oh, okay.
I hate saying this because it's the only way I know how to, but it's gonna sound weird. But like, it's like Atlantis.
Yeah. The
kind of
underwater Atlantis.
I see out of water, but that doesn't mean it. I don't know.
Well, it might.
It's more of like
out of water.
It's like this idea more than anything, and the image doesn't mean anything in my head. It's more of the idea of like, it's going to be what everybody thinks of as this Atlantis idea of like the energy and the freedoms and the exploration and understanding and the science and all the shit, like that's what's.
It might not be.
Now, what it looks like.
It's a vision of things that you're having like downloads and stuff.
Yeah, and it becomes recurring.
It could very well be you recreating Atlantis and not necessarily going to
correct,
Atlantis.
Correct.
I
don't know if it's me and what I'm supposed to do with that. Like, hey, you're helping create this.
You're bringing the knowledge of Atlanteans back.
Something like
around.
That. Or am I going there to visit for some reason? It didn't feel like that. It felt like,
yeah,
I just wanted to be the other part because, like, the first one, I'm like, that's really big.
But again, yeah, I guess we had to go through the process of rediscovering all of this information. Like the extraterrestrials can't just give us this information. Like they already know everything. They already know.
I'm not gonna lie, it was a lot, man.
I'm sure it was. It probably still is continuing to process, and you probably don't take enough time to process things. So
I don't ever.
Therefore,
that's why they gave it to me. They were like, "Fuck it, that guy's willy nilly, dude. Just give it to his ass." Done. How's he gonna take it?
Yeah.
They're all just like watching me, you know, and I'm like,
Yeah.
oh my God.
Fucking brain spilling out all over the ground. Dude, think about the time in which all of this is happening too. And like all the stuff that I'm talking about, especially with the possibility of 27 being when they reveal themselves.
Two
and then
people
maybe
have now
it
told me
being-
27. Two people.
And then maybe it even being sooner than that. Like these little fruit flies, man.
I just want to know what I'm supposed to do so I can go do it. You know, it's like I don't even care what it is.
You need to know. It's not. That's something I've
It's
come
like
to learn.
holding
Is like,
something that I should be doing something with, and I'm wasting time. Does that make sense? Like I feel like I'm wasting time, dude. I feel like I'm like sitting around and I'm like, yo, what should I do? What's
you need
around
to
here?
go within. I don't know how many times I can tell you that.
I don't know. I'm getting ideas and thoughts, but you're right. Fuck off. You're right.
It's the next door. It'll unlock things that you
Just feel like I'm wasting time.
especially with how tuned in you already have been feeling. Like, you know, the things that you're telling me, you're already tuned in pretty heavily. Now all you need to do is tap into yourself. Because once you believe in yourself, then it's over. Like that's what you're missing. But
I'm not there.
right.
You know, I know.
Going in it'll do things that you can only imagine.
I don't even want to like tell you any more about this shit.
Yeah, don't. I probably already know anyways.
Fucking hate
You don't think
dude.
I tapped your phone, your house, your computer?
Why would you
tapped
need
it all,
to?
bro?
You
You're right.
tapped my fucking like spirit, man.
Tapped your
Tap my what?
excuse me?
What are you tapping?
Use me?
Dude, I don't know. You know,
Look, there's a lot of things happening, and I've said it a lot. We won't be able to recognize this planet in about 5 years. I mean, even sooner than that. But like by 2030, it's going to be a whole new ball game. Whole new ball game.
Yeah, and I fucking know it.
I know it.
I see it.
I feel it.
No, like I know it.
Mm-hmm.
Again, it's weird to like know this. You know?
You can't let it weigh you down like that, though. You got to push forward.
Oh, dude, I'm going to. It's exciting. But at the same time, it's like, dude, whoa.
I mean, it's a lot, right?
They gave me time.
At least you're processing it.
I am
Trying to.
Look, they've given me every opportunity to process this.
Also-
so I'm grateful of that side.
Yeah.
They have. They've given me the time. They legitimately have given me the time.
I would assume
In
eventually.
every aspect of my life, they managed to pull this off. And that's a really weird thought, too, of like, I see all of it happening around me where it's like, why is everything backing off for a second? Everything's backing off.
It does.
And allowing me to just do this.
It does often. Like it.
People at work are like, yo, I got you. Don't worry. Things are just like, yeah, it's all good. It's all good. Everything's good. I'm going to leave you alone. You know, like it. I don't know.
Yeah.
That's not how my life was a month ago, dude.
No, I heard how your life was.
Yeah, dude. It was like, fuck you.
He was like, I'm moving to Tennessee.
Yeah.
I was like, yeah, no, you're not. But that's fine. You can keep thinking that.
Yo, I didn't know what was happening, man. I was like, my life is just fucking on fire. And now I'm like, this is the most sense I've ever made of my life, and yet I don't understand anything.
It was the Vatican, bro. I figured it out. It was the Vatican.
What was the Vatican?
I don't know. Fucking with your life.
I mean, I already know that one.
No, it's totally them. We know everything is always the Vatican.
In some weird way, I think that was going on at times. Yes, there are moments that I look back and I'm like, that shit is too fucking weird. No, don't think so. I know better than that. Caught you.
Mm-hmm.
You thought I was a stupid little fucker.
So if you're unaware of what's going on around the world, in your hometown, in your own mind, it's a...
Don't worry, I don't fucking get it either, man. You're good.
It's a whole consciousness ascension. The entire planet is ascending, and a lot of us are going with it. And some of us don't even know we're going with it, and we're ascending right along with them, with the planet, with consciousness. And eventually,
such a weird feeling.
Yeah,
but you're right, dude.
Yeah, it's why we all feel so weird, or like out of body feelings, or like just dazed and confused, or why there's so many weird things going on, and it's all very correlated, and it'll make sense very soon.
It will
very soon.
It already kind of makes sense, but I don't see that next. It's like I almost feel like the three of us, or the two of us, and like a couple. We all have like the whole picture, but we're holding pieces of it. Does that make sense? They spread out the map across us. And now they're trying to pull the map together to make the fucking thing happen.
But my question is why? Because they already have the map.
They had to hide it in humans. We have to do that. If they're going to do what they do, well, then we have to be the ones that come out. They're going to need the humans to actually have people who come out, be like, yo, there's science. Right? We can like make sense of this.
Yeah. Well, I think they need us to discover it for ourselves and not them just give us this technology. You know what I'm saying?
Who do you think I would be then?
An alien.
Possibly.
Figured it out.
That's not the point.
The Vatican?
If we need to figure it out first, who are people like me? You say there's a couple of me out there, right? That have this. We are those people. We're going to do it first.
Yeah.
We're going to come out and see it's been done. Here's the thing in my head. You really want to get down to it? It's already been done then. What you're talking about is done. It's already done. We just haven't gotten it out there yet. It's already started. Yeah. We've already begun it.
Yeah.
Because it's already been figured out. We're already there.
It just had to be remembered.
Correct.
There's a big thing in the
it's not like
spirit world. Yeah. It's you came to this experience to remember.
None of us are going to say we fucking developed this on our own.
Yeah, if someone
I'm not going to do it.
If someone does, I'd be very surprised.
I would be shocked, and I'm not going to believe them.
Yeah, or if they say they discovered something new, or like this is newfound technology. It's like, no. You're rediscovering.
And that may be why they have like 5 of us, so we can't do it.
Yeah.
You know?
The other ones will just...
How did that... Yeah, hold on here, dude. I know how this all... And I can correlate it.
Yeah.
That's my thing. Is like, I can tell you where it all came from because I can show you how it all came. Like, hey, base 60, the Sumerians were doing this. These people were... Like, I can put all this together, but like, here's how I got here, dude. Yeah. I didn't just make this up. You know, it's like they were already doing this. What I got in that download was the picture being completed.
Interesting.
I had already all the pieces, and I was fucking right there on the edge, you know? And then it was like, done.
So what you're supposed to do is reignite the pyramids so that we can fly away on them at some point.
Dude, sold.
Done. Figured it out.
Fucking give me that download, dude. I want that one all day. Well, I'm going to get to a point where I'm going to be like, another download? Give me another I'm giddy. Oh.
Yeah, dude, just wait until you start meditating and going within. It's crazy what happens. You download every night.
It's already started. I've started to do it.
But you basically...
I know, but I've started to meditate.
It's absurd.
I'm started to do these things.
I mean...
I'm putting them into practice now. I'm telling you, I'm you know what's funny to me is like I'm in, and I know I'm in, and I know what you mean by like, well, you're not all the way there, but that's like, this is the first step. This has always been the first step where it's like, okay, here we go.
and falling off the cliff.
And we're jumping. Let's jump, dude. I'm in. You know, like that's what I do though. I just jump in head first, and if I can swim, then I'll be there.
Hope
if I
to not hit a rock on the way down. And
I've done that too, man. So I fucked up my face. All right, had stitches all over my face and had to hand the surgeon a piece of my nose to sew back in.
Oh my God.
Because I fucking went in head first.
He's speaking metaphorically, I'm assuming.
No, I'm really not, actually. That was a true story. I fucking went head first into a bunch of rocks.
That sounds awful.
Piece of my nose right here. My lip was completely a hole, full hole right here. And then I had stitches over here. And then I had a bunch of fucking just, oh shit, I fucked myself up, man.
What?
Yeah, I went in and just... And I came up out of the water, and I'll show you a picture of it. I have it. And my cousin looked at me and just started screaming bloody murder. And I literally...
What's wrong?
I literally thought, man, I really fucked myself up. And I looked in the mirror, and a piece of my nose was just hanging there.
Bro.
And I was like, oh, god damn, dude. And like my fucking lip was all like just a hole, you know? And like... I'm like...
What did you do? That is absurd.
I tried to jump over the rocks, and I just... Dude, I like didn't. I tripped on the jump and just didn't get it. And I even knew it was about to happen and put my arm out and like, dude, I was about to just go head first. I knew what was coming. Like I was about to just literally go head first into a bunch of jagged rocks, boulder rocks. And like I put my arm out and went like this and just took it.
Bye-bye, Chaz. Jesus.
Yeah, dude, I don't know how I survived growing up, dude.
Yeah, I don't. The more stories I learn about you, the more I'm like, dude, you really should not be here right now.
Skated. So I say I'm protected, man. I swear to God, dude, the only way I can look back on it, I'm like, my motherfucking ass is protected.
Yeah, the physical pain, maybe not, but
no, I've been through a lot,
the
dude.
life force.
I live in pain now. Like my back and shit, I just live in it, and I just accept it now.
I am pain.
Yeah, I blew out a disc in my back, so I had to have 2 blocks.
Dude, just get a BBL at this point. Come on.
A BBL?
Brazilian butt lift.
Oh, dude, that sounds awful. You know how much weight that would be? And like, I have like a sway back. I have like a really bad sway back. So like when I stand up straight, people are like, why's your butt sticking out like that? I'm like, dude. And my mom my whole life about you got a ghetto booty. You know? And I'm like, what is this, man?
Chaz with the BBL would be hilarious.
Dude, it's so weird, man.
Too late. Apparently he's already got one.
Yeah.
Didn't even know it. That's where they stuff things. They were like, oh, wrong surgery. He can have it anyways. It's fine.
I feel like I was like trying to turn into like what are those centaur things, you know? Like it just like never kept going, you know?
Yep.
Yeah, that's really strange, dude.
God, I'm glad you're still here.
Yeah, I really fucked myself up. Yeah, when I said that, I was like, no, I'm not joking at all. And then my brother threw me into a pool one time, cracked my head open, had to go get staples in my head. Ran into a fucking stair post one time when I was a little kid and just right into it and had to get stitches on that one.
Did a lot to your head, huh?
Yeah, dude, I used to fuck my head up. And then I lost my smell and my taste to my head.
How are you still conscious, coherent, and
coming up with alignment theory?
Yeah, like the real reason is because you went through all of that. The only way.
Possibly, dude. Possibly. Yeah. I don't know, man. I've had like 7 concussions, like knocked out fucking cold.
Well, I will say this. You are taking a lot of experiences away from this lifetime.
Yeah.
You're sending
Yeah.
a lot of
dude, I gave them a lot of information.
Like a lot of data.
A lot of data went out.
Source.
They're like, what happens in this? That's what happens to them.
Oh.
Gotcha. Yeah. You really got fucked up. I think all that happens because it was like, he's protected. You know, whatever. His brain's protected. Yeah, fuck that shit up all you want, dude. You lost some nerves.
Mm-hmm.
You didn't need those, dude. You got your brain.
Fine.
Yeah.
You can still do what we need to do.
Dude, you can walk. Shut the fuck up.
Yeah.
Move your ass, dude. You know, like, they just, I don't know, put me through the ringer.
Did you ever have a near-death experience at any point with all of these crazy adventures you've had? Like, basically you die and then come back?
No. The only time that I would ever say anything got surreal was when I spun my car into a tree at 60 miles an hour and bent it around the tree.
Did you die?
I walked away from it untouched.
You didn't have any...
All I remember is I saw the tree coming, dude. I remember looking out my window and seeing it, and I thought, oh, fuck, dude, this is it. And I just braced for impact, and next thing I know, the car's asking me if I'm okay, and crawled out and walked away, dude. You know, like, but no, I've never had a near-death experience because I would have wanted it.
You would have just taken it and be like, can I...
Yeah, dude, what do you think I did all this for? You think I was just like, man, I want to go hurt myself? No, I just like, there was a point where I was like, I don't care anymore. It doesn't mean anything. Whatever happens, happens, and I'm just fucking going. That's why I became a goalkeeper, and I just fuck it, dude. You're coming full speed, I'm going full speed. And we'll just ram each other. There's pictures of me and some other guys just like next to each other passed out. You know, like over and over again. Because I would just, if you're going to go, I'm going too, bitch.
Dude, when you review your entire life, you're gonna laugh at a lot of the points. You're gonna be like, God, did I really go through? Did I do all of that?
How many windows did I jump out of?
Yeah,
like, dude, so many windows I climbed into and jumped out of.
Like, and tried to
sneaking into like girls' windows and shit. You know, like just so many, dude. Just so many dumb things. You know, like. Dude, and like the friends that I had they'd be like, yo, you want to go do this with me? I'd be like, yeah, I'll take your car and go drive it into a bunch of fences and mailboxes and porta potties and shit. Sure.
Yeah, I didn't go through any of that.
Yeah, dude, he'd be like, ram that gate. And I'd be like, dude, we're going to fuck your car up. I'm not ramming. He'd be like, back up. You need more speed. And I'm like, dude, stop. Yeah, I did. I did it. And he fucking got a new car 2 weeks later. BMW X5, brand new. No big deal. Didn't mean anything, dude. We lived in privilege, man. It didn't mean anything.
Right. I keep forgetting.
I lived in privilege. Yeah, dude. We lived in a bubble where it was like, I know I can get away with it. It doesn't mean anything.
Yeah.
That guy, his grandfather was the mayor of the town at the time.
Oh.
And then he was best friends with the governor's son of Alabama at the time. And the two of them, like, literally could just do whatever they wanted. Because the moment a cop would pull up and be like, your name's who?
Yeah. Oh.
Never mind, you'll have a good night. Fucking
on your way.
Yeah, I don't want to deal with this one today. I'm not doing that shit. You guys are out of here. So, like, dude, it's privilege, man.
Yeah, no, I don't know what privilege was like.
You had a different kind of privilege.
Yeah, I had the awesome kind.
You kind of did, dude.
I did. In my opinion, I did.
I had rules, standards.
I didn't have any rules.
Like, it's like, we say privilege, like, what rules did you have? There were societal rules.
Right.
There were standards you must live to. There's ways of acting or you get tossed the fuck out. You know, like
that. You are no longer privileged.
Yeah, dude, who the fuck is this kid? Get him out of our bubble, you know? So like you either learn how to eat off a silver fucking spoon the right way, or we don't want you eating off of or you're fucking help. You can become the help.
Yeah. I'm good.
You got
I'm good.
Real freedom.
I did. I got a childhood.
Yes.
I got a really creative childhood.
Totally different. It's totally different.
Yeah. It's one of the best riches you could ever find. And a lot of kids these days don't get that.
No, man.
Only very few of them do.
No. And I think that is a huge thing of like where you came from and how you found your freedoms and how I find my freedoms and how other people find them. But some don't and some can't because everybody's going to be born in different situations. We didn't have any control over this. You had no control. You didn't ask it. Well, I mean, maybe you fucking did. Maybe you didn't. All right. But like you didn't have any control over that. I didn't either. And at that point, you just have to kind of accept wherever you come from. Stop judging fucking people for where they come fucking from because they didn't fucking choose it either.
Right.
They didn't choose the color of their skin. They didn't choose to be fucking gay or straight or man or woman. And at that point, it's like, dude, just accept the fact that everybody's privileged in their own way and everybody's shit. Like, it was a shitty life in their own way. Who the fuck has a perfect life, dude? Like,
not even the people that have perfect lives because they still find reasons to be miserable. The people with all the money in the world, nah, dude. You think they have a perfect life? They are miserable, more miserable than you can imagine, probably.
We've lost all that.
You conjure up your own misery because humans tend to do this for some reason. It's like you can have everything you've ever wanted, right? You get to that point of like, I finally made it here. A couple months later, you'll start finding reasons to be unhappy. Always. You could have all the money you've ever wanted. You could have all the girls, all the cars, all the whatever you feel like you wanted.
We don't ever stop and say, man, I'm just happy to have what I have.
It's the 7 deadly sins.
Okay, hit me with them.
I don't know them. I'm just saying they're actually real. Yep. They're just not deadly. They're these 7 things. If you embody them, you become miserable. God, basically, you put yourself in
envy is one of them, and all those other gluttony.
That's about all I got.
Yeah, me too, man. That's sad but true.
But like, if you go down those 7 deadly sins and you put them into normal life scenarios and think about the amount that you've embodied at any point in time and how miserable you felt.
Yes.
Yeah. You'll start realizing that if you embody any of those, you will find you'll find hell, basically.
Dude, it's wild how much you can just fall into it and then make yourself a victim.
Yeah.
And just convince yourself that you deserve more or you earned more or you need more.
Yep.
You know, I've done it to myself a million times where I'm like, dude, the moment you get, you live off $50,000, I'm just making numbers up. And you're like, man, I'm so poor. If I just got to 100,000, you're like, shit, I got 100,000. Within 5 years, you're going to be like, God damn it, if I could just make 150,000.
It keeps going. It never stops. Even when you reach $1 billion, you're like,
if I could just have
get that $2 billion.
Yeah,
just jump for the freaking moon at that
$1 trillion, guys.
Let's go. Literally, it never stops. So money is never the answer.
And this is why eventually you got to get away from this side of shit. And like, why do we need money? What are the real reasonings for a lot of the, for like why we got to pay for all our bills,
bro? Duh. I need a yacht. I want a yacht and a lake house and a beach house and a house and another house and then a house just because to have a house and then another yacht.
What does like an economy look like in this 2030 future?
I don't know. Probably disoriented.
What the fuck does that mean?
I don't know. It's still getting put together. Dude, the entire everything crumbles.
I need to eat.
Everything crumbles and it has to be rebuilt. That is why...
So you're saying America crumbles?
Everything crumbles. All governments, all places of power.
So fuck.
Everything goes down. And it has to be rebuilt.
Yo, do I get to be like head of technology?
Huh? Do you get the who do what?
Can I be like head of technology and like energy?
Precisely. Sweet. And that's why there are certain departments getting built up strongly right now, like, your department and discovering these new...
God damn it. If the 5 of us, let's pretend there's 5.
I'll let 5.
If we could come together and like build together,
crazy,
and they're not assholes either. I'm an asshole, but if they're not,
and
I'm like the only asshole, this would go really well. That'd be some powerful shit. I'm not gonna lie, man. Like having those people around 24/7, where we just banging out ideas, fucking figuring shit out.
It would be really cool
Bouncing.
to reawaken the pyramids, the pyramid grid.
You put me and a bunch of other of us in a room. We're gonna figure that shit out, dude.
Once
You know,
the power of people grid goes down,
yeah.
they won't have control over all of these pyramids anymore. In a sense, I don't know how the.
What do you mean people grid?
I was going to say the power grid, but I mean the people in power. That whole grid of the world.
I like the way you said that. Was kind of cool.
Yeah,
kind of worked.
The power grid of people in charge. Once they go down, we'll have the ability to start doing certain things. And I don't know how we get our hands on pyramids and all these places that are in lockdown.
To be honest with you, I think we build our own.
Yes, but why build your own when they're already here?
Because I don't know if those are meant to be done that way.
What do you mean?
They are meant to be left for the next.
We are the next, are we not?
Are we not? Why are we all? Why do we want to believe we're the end?
Well, why?
How many civilizations have seen those pyramids?
My question is, why would we go around the entire world building all of these pyramids, building all of these energy sources?
Go on for
when they already exist,
and which ones are actually meant to be used, and were built? Like which ones were built at what time? Like how much of them are the ancient ones, and how much are ones that came from a different civilization later? And they're just like 100,000, dude.
Well, you would know if you went in them. You would you would understand.
Maybe if we find out how to build one, then why can't you build it identically the same?
I'm just throwing out a vision I had out of nowhere.
Oh, okay.
That's all.
Why don't you tell me it's a vision? I'm just making shit up.
Oh, because I don't know, came out of my head.
All right. So you think, or you've had a vision that we were at the pyramids doing this?
No, it was just something that I thought about, but I don't believe my thoughts anymore are just me. So,
well, that's kind of how I am too now.
Yeah,
I feel like I'm starting to pick up on recurring thoughts, the ones that keep happening over and over again. I can't stop.
Pushy. You're like, okay.
I'm like, why do I keep thinking about this one thing? That's a recurring thought. Probably a sign. Yeah.
You're like, okay, I'll freaking look a little deeper into this.
Very strange why you keep showing me this.
Uh-huh.
I've been over here thinking about this, and you keep showing me this, and I'm trying not to, and I'm like, that's a sign, dude.
I love the idea of still building our own pyramid. I think it's a great idea, but also I think regenerating the source of consciousness, meditation, and things like that.
Turn it back on. I don't see that. I don't see
it's not necessarily just turning it back on. You would have to fix it.
It's broken to shit. I think it's broken to hell and back.
Not necessarily.
We had to yeah, dude. It's like with so many pillars and shit, we'd have to rebuild so much geometry that we don't fucking know anymore.
That's fine. Well, I mean,
it's all good.
We'll see. All I know is
life is good.
There's bones and structures still around, and
for sure. And I'm already I'm close to knowing how they were doing it. I feel like I'm close, but at the same time, like, dude, I need fucking help. It's like, that's really where I come from. It's like, I was even telling what's-her-face this the other day. I was like, I just need fucking help. Like, I need more people who understand geometry and mathematics and some of these other things. We can start bringing this together.
Yeah.
And I see a bigger picture, but the intricate details going on, it's hard, dude. I didn't realize I was just after free energy. I didn't realize how big it was when I got here.
It's beyond free energy at that point.
Everything. It just buries its way into all of it. And then I'm like, and then I literally realized in that moment, that's not my job.
What?
All this shit, all of it. Like, that's not, hey, here, you guys go do that. You guys are smart at that molecular biology shit.
Yeah, find your little minions.
Yeah, dude. My minions? Yeah. No. Like, I mean, like, just smart people in their areas, like geniuses of their kind.
Of their kind.
I'm meant to do energy. But for some reason, I guess I was given the whole thing so that I could give to other people. Like a key.
Keys unlock things.
And I'm supposed to give it to people.
That seems right.
It's the only way I can see it. Because, like, when I looked at it and I was like, what the fuck am I giving this for? That's not what I was trying to get. You know what I'm saying? Like, It's not where I was trying to go, guys. And you just handed me the whole thing. What does that mean? And then I realized, like, oh, it's not mine. It's not mine. I'm not supposed to do all that shit. I'm supposed to give this off for them to go do that shit. And I'm supposed to focus on my shit. I just happen to have it.
Yeah. I have absolutely no idea what is coming. But
I do and I don't. Again, we all see the picture. But I see my side, you see your side. But if you could combine them all into one image, we would then know what we have.
It's like blueprints that go on top of blueprints that go on top of blueprints, right. And then they show the whole picture, and you're like, oh.
What I got...
I thought that was an elephant. That's not... Okay.
Yeah, I'm going to tell you right now. what I saw yesterday of that person and what they've been working on, I realized this really is way deeper than I realized.
That's epic.
I don't even think that person knows what they're building to the full extent. I think they're hyper-focused on that one thing that it can do, that it's like, oh, shit. But when I was looking at it, I'm like...
You're like, oh.
Whoa, wait, I literally wrote, what did you say you were trying to do with this again? Like, what was your purpose? I think you're after electricity and you're about to get all of it. You know, like that's how I see this now. It's like, I think you were after one thing and you're going to do what happened to me, where it's like, you just opened all these doors that you didn't know you were about to. Because I was like, do you realize that like instant communication and data storage and like you realize you're building like an artificial fucking brain.
Wow.
That is tapped in.
A tapped in artificial brain.
And she was like, I just want sensing. I just want to like be able to sense what you're doing. I'm like, I get what you're trying to do. And that is purely a stepping stone of what you have just opened in my head.
If you could attach that brain to a mechanical body, would it be alive?
In theory, yes.
I was about to say, it seems like it would be a very
in theory
tapped in.
You know what's funny?
Mechanical.
This is a true story, dude.
Being.
I have, since alignment, I see how I've been trying to understand what the lattice of our ether would look like.
Yeah.
Right? Based on what I know, I have an image of it. Okay? What I see in my head was described to me by that person yesterday. It was how they were designing this thing. And I said, hold on. You're telling me that you're like looking for this. And she was like, yeah, that's exactly what I'm looking for. Hold on. I sent a picture of something I had drawn. And they're like, that's exactly it.
Nailed it.
I went deeper into some, not to mention, when I do try this remote view thing, and I do find something, I tend to come back and have dropped knowledge off, or I either take something or I leave something, because on cue, because I don't tell this person I'm doing it every time. And they will literally write back and be like, what the hell is dialectic vortex?
You're like,
And then when I look it up, I'm like, oh, what the fuck? How did you find this? She was like, I don't know, it just kind of came to me a second ago. And I'm like, what the fuck is going on, dude? What I see in my head as the way the makeup of the brain would be, she's been designing it.
Interesting.
She's been doing it, and I have the key to it. I gave her the equations last night for how it would work. It's fucking weird, dude.
Damn.
She described to me what I had been seeing, and I have never told anybody that. I've never told anybody, dude. Because I think it's fucking crazy when I hear it in my own head. When I see it, and I'm like, dude, that's fucking wild. Nope, there's no fucking way.
Crackpot.
But then I started to believe it.
Yeah.
And then she tells me that shit, and I'm like, you know you're creating a brain? I just want sensing. And I'm like, granted, that is fucking genius in itself, but holy shit, you're way more genius than you realized.
She doesn't know she's creating a brain?
I don't think she's fully grasped the geniusness of what she's trying to build. I don't. I really don't. And I really haven't sat down and like talk with her about this yet, but like, I'm like, when I look over this, you're creating like a fucking living brain.
Conscious being.
Yeah. Yes. With sensory nerves, a nervous system, like being able to react to people and to react to things.
Interesting, huh? What would we do with something like that?
She wants it to be able to heal. Her goal is so that it can feel your vibes, your vibrations, your frequency, and be able to pulse back to harmonize. You know, because it's like a balancing act of like these two waves are mingling back and forth, and then like eventually and that's where you want to be. And you have maybe off pattern, and so it would discover this and then put you back on pattern, and it can adapt. She's trying to make this like neural network brain, dude. If she's right.
Yeah.
That is the next evolution of AI. Oh, she does know. She does. She knows. I now remember what she's because she said she was like, no, that would mean this would be some Skynet shit. And I'm like, Yes.
We've all seen Terminator.
This would be Skynet. Yes, you are right. But you created it. You opened the door. You opened the bag. You can't come back now.
Is this a good thing?
Here's how I say it. If we're going to open the bag of alignment, you have to open that bag too. It's inevitable. So then who's the one holding the bag? Who did they pick to hold the bag? She said it today. In the end, I guess we're lucky that we happen to be good people.
Happen to be.
Yeah, by contract. But I literally said like, man, that's kind of forbidden otherwise. But we'll get over that. We'll get over that part.
Yeah,
but like, there's truth to that, man. Like, as much as we like hate the world in some aspects, we're gonna end up trying to save it in the end. You know, like that's what we do. I don't understand that.
I see these other people that come into the picture as good beings as well, because they won't resonate with the frequency.
When you know, you know.
Yeah, they won't.
They'll be drawn to it.
They won't be bad people because they won't be allowed in the frequency.
No, we won't allow it.
Yeah. Well, it doesn't even have to not allow it. It just is what it is. Almost.
Yeah, you're totally right. You are right.
It's just like it.
Those who enter the domain have it.
Yeah.
You already have it. God, this is some John Galt shit, dude.
I don't know what a John Galt is, but it sounds...
Galt's Gulch, man. This is weird as shit, man. You never heard of the story of fucking Atlas Shrugged? This is like what's about to start happening, I feel like. It's like really eerie, actually, now. I'm like, Iran, what the fuck were you doing? Atlas Shrugged is a story about this woman who runs a Dagny Tagger or whatever. She runs this train liner, this major corporation, one of the biggest trains in the country, right? She's mega rich, blah, blah, blah. The government starts taking control of the economy, making more laws. A bunch of people that are running industries, the steel industry, coal industry, train industries, blah, blah, blah. These people start disappearing. And we don't know where they're going. And then she'll run into people randomly. They're like, who is John Galt? Like a homeless person or something. You know, just like randomly always saying, who is John Galt? And she tries to find this... She finds this one guy who's willing to do steel, and they become like best friends. And then eventually they start to find out that there may have been a motor that could run forever. And then they find out that John Galt may have been the man. And they go down this road of, spoiler alert, anybody trying to read this and you don't want to know the ending to this book, just fucking stop.
Plug your ears.
In the end, they find out that all these people were being taken by John Galt. John Galt shows up to her and says the same thing. I have created a place where we can go and you live free to do what you want to do, away from all of this, in a utopian place.
Oh.
And you can't find it unless you have the frequency to get in. And they just fly through an invisible thing.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
Into this area where they're just living in there. And that's where, and then you come to find out, real spoiler alert, the whole book, you think it's in the past, like it's in the 1800s. It's in the future. The government had controlled everything into such tight restrictions about every fucking thing that they were literally getting thrown back into the Dark Ages.
By the frequency? By
the control and indoctrination of the system. The system had been driving them backwards, and that way in the movie you think that they're in the 1800s coming up, but they're actually in the future going back.
That actually
kind of wild, dude.
Kind of sounds like us in a way.
Does that not sound? I'm like, fucking, what is this, dude? And I've always been attached to that book, man. That book has always been like special to me. For some reason, I'm like, yo, like I even like highlighted parts of the book that it talks about. It's very philosophical and shit.
That's kind of how I imagine the reset in a way. Like it almost is like you slide back through time in a way and you start over. And then you have to trek back up because, time doesn't exist or whatever.
It's a cycle. You started over a cycle. You ended a cycle.
And then...
This is an end of a cycle, dude.
Definitely.
And the end of a cycle is the beginning of the next. There is no difference.
You either slide back or you push through.
You either go...
It's what happened to Atlantis. They were at an end of a cycle and they were messing with the wrong stuff, with the wrong frequency, and they ended themselves, basically. How do
we keep that from happening? How do you create a society that doesn't allow this stuff to go down?
We're on the verge of being slid back. But it's very possible that the extraterrestrial aliens are going to help us.
We're not.
Ascend.
I have it. Like in my head, I'm like, it's already been done now. whatever you're saying, unless they were to really pull off some fucking shit. Well, I've already given this to people. They got to start killing multiple people. They got to start really knocking shit off now. It's not like I just hold this by myself. I've already been divvying that bitch out, dude. No, you don't get to do this.
What if the slide back happens to lower vibrational beings? You know, they slide back, but the higher vibration
we are entering
pushes forward.
The next one. And whoever's not with us is just in a different fucking timeline going the other way.
Right.
And I know that's like Mandela shit. This is really what then the Mandela would be, is that like you're turning a notch in the degree of the lens.
Yeah.
And you either go up a frequency or up a degree, you go down a degree. And the Mandela effect is like the changes between that you just become subtle. They're subtle.
Right.
But they're there.
Because we've noticed them. You know,
it's too, dude, things like that, you can't tell me that's not something real. Too many people. It's like spirit. When I was growing up, I would be like, there's too much around spiritual shit. Too many people. It has to, even religion's spiritual.
Yeah. They
want to pretend they're not, but that's spiritual.
They indoctrinated that out of the religion.
I saw two things: the spiritual world, which encompassed religion, and science. And I always thought there's a route to it. You know, like that's the way I always saw that for that, you know, and I just feel like maybe there is something to this where like you don't notice a lot of this shit and it just happens. And you're either in tune with this world going on around you or you're fucking not, dude. You know, like,
well, and that's how they know who is and who isn't in tune. It isn't a question of like, naughty? No. Nice? Yes. It's a frequency. There is no like guesstimation whether or not you've been good or bad. It's a frequency.
They're tuning into a frequency and they're seeing if they're here or anything.
Yeah.
Well, guess what, bitch? I'm here.
It's not really them choosing who has been good or bad. It's just like your frequency chooses it for you.
So like we only exist in the frequency we want to.
Yeah, pretty much.
You choose to live there or not.
You choose your misery throughout life too.
Yeah,
you choose to live in a lower vibrational frequency. You have the choice to change it. It's all a mindset. Even if you're extremely poor, living on the streets, you know, it's all in a mindset because you can find a way to be happy even if you have nothing. Like I can't speak too much because I don't have just nothing, but I have, you know, throughout my life, I haven't always had things. But it's all a mindset. If you change the way you think and the way you feel, the things around you begin to change with it. It's all a mindset.
I agree. You know, it's like I felt it myself many times in my life. Not just this time, because it's definitely this time, but in the past too. It's like nobody really... Sure, I talk to people or something, you know, but like in the end, it's yourself and the way you think that is the difference between happiness and not happy, right? Like
it's the difference between heaven and hell, basically.
Dude, what?
Heaven and hell are both a state of mind.
Yes.
Period.
I could be on a yacht and you could be on a yacht. That doesn't make us both happy.
Extremely.
That's not how that works.
It doesn't.
So like, you know, and I meet people, I've always loved the people that I meet that are poor as fuck in this world, and yet they have like the best family. They're the most loving people. They don't care. Everybody's just, you know, it's like, whoa. And then you go,
generous.
That's extremely rare in the rich world. That's extremely fun. Every one of those families hate each other. They're all miserable. Everybody's a fucking drug addict. Everything's like misery, dude. The rich world is not what people think that shit is.
Nope. It's what you see on TV and that's all you know of it.
Yes.
Period.
Yo, I got around my wife's family and I remember looking at her at some point and I was like, when does the drama happen? When is the fighting? She's like, what are you talking about? I'm like, y'all not fight? I've been here for a while. I've been coming around these things for a while now.
No one's thrown anything yet. What the hell?
All I hear is people love each other. This is really weird. Where's the fighting? And she's like, my meemaw might do something weird, but no, I mean, why? And I'm like, are you serious? And then she would come around my family and she's like, oh.
I know what you mean now.
Now I get it. It's like the opposite where it's like, do y'all ever love each other? Hold on, everybody. Stop for a second. My mom's going to kill me if she ever sees that.
Yeah, probably. Chaz, this has been an incredible conversation about aliens, frequency, and things that we have been dabbling in. No idea what we talked about, but it was
awesome. Are we really aliens, though?
It's not aliens. It's just beings. We're
higher
aliens. Order. They're aliens. Everyone's an alien.
What do they look like?
I don't know, different species.
Are they really going to be like different looking?
Some of them not.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is cool.
It's very cool, especially when they actually make themselves known. Very cool. I mean, but don't we all look different too?
Yeah, man, I'm sure I look like a fucking weirdo to these guys.
Like, we don't all look like you and me. Like, we all have way different features.
True.
Have you seen the different cultures around the planet? Like,
yeah, I know. Like,
and then some
we
humans
enslave those
don't even look
cultures?
human. You're like, how did you came out of a JJ? What? All right.
But Jay, wait, hold on.
Instead of a JJ? Just in a very interesting.
Fair, yeah.
We are
Good point.
so happy that you were here. If you enjoy this kind of content, please follow along, like, subscribe, do the things. We would appreciate it. You'd appreciate it. Jazz would definitely appreciate it. Join us next time, or join us on all the previous times. This is Awakening 101. Wake up.
Wait, there was previous times?
Yeah, we've had a couple of episodes. I think we're on episode like 14 or 15. Maybe.
Shit. I thought this was like the first.
The very first episode. It could be. I could like go back in time with this episode and give it to Jeremiah in the past and tell him to upload it first.